One thing I found out is that you get to meet Dolly Parton, because I know you've done a lot of I know you've done some writing for her.
On the phone. Like
Oh, was it on
we've
the phone?
spoken. Yeah, but I've never met her in person.
Oh wow.
I've
So
never
what
met her
what what
in
what what
person.
was the conversations like in terms of, like, how did that all like come together, like for you to
I don't
write for
get
her?
I don't get starstruck a lot.
Hmm.
Dolly, it was tough because she's just an icon,
Yeah.
And let me tell you, she is even nicer than you think she would be.
Okay.
Like just the nicest person ever.
Hmm.
Like so sweet and so accommodating and like even when she was in the studio and my buddy was like zooming me in to the studio because we were like vocal producing her, he was in the room with her and I couldn't be in the room. And which was kind of a bummer because I
Hmm.
really wanted to be there, but I couldn't.
Hmm.
And she's just like, she's a pro. And she's just like, oh, I don't think, I was like, I don't know if we got the vocal on this part. She's like, that's all right, sweetheart. I'll get it. I'll get it for you. Like, I'll get it for you. I'm good. Like someone of her caliber could totally just be like, piss off,
Hmm.
you know? Like, I'm going to sing it and then I'm going to leave. But she like
Hmm.
stayed there all day until it was perfect.
Wow.
And she's like a total perfectionist and she's such a sweetheart and she never is, I don't know, just awesome.
What's the biggest lesson that she's taught you? What's the biggest advice that she's ever given you, if
I'll
you
tell
had
you what
that?
it is. It's like, just I don't know like advice that she's given me, but just from watching her, like
Mm,
the last couple of years since we've done that record
mm,
together and like having seen like talking to her and stuff, it's like no matter how big of a star you are, be humble
I love
and be
that.
real.
Yeah.
Like she's a real person. Like she just wants to like talk about real stuff. Like
Mm,
it's not like I don't know, like the glitz and the glamour sometimes of like to be like a celebrity, which I'm definitely not, but like
mm,
I have friends that are certainly are, and like, I don't know, like you're always like putting on a different face.
mm,
Like for me, like Dolly, it just keeps it real.
mm-hmm.
And that's like how I want to live is, hopefully one day, like it does elevate to a point where I'm like, quote unquote, famous. I guess
Mm.
like on the internet, people know me now, but like, it's not like
But you're on your way, especially like, there's a lot of people that have been tuned into you. And what I like about what you just said is that no matter how big you are, be humble. And I guess like with your fan base, that they see literally through that you are this genuine person that just wants to sing, just pour his heart out there, and just what I mean, enjoy the process of making music.
wouldn't it be so funny if like 2 years from now my project got like really really massive, like it was like Kanye level of
Mm.
fame, like where you couldn't even like go to the grocery store, and then we did this interview again and I was a total prick, and then you could like go back to this video,
What happened, bro?
interview one, and remember when we had like an hour-long conversation about being humble and like you just
And then
love
all
Dolly
and then and
Parton
then
and
and then all of a
humble.
sudden you just change your perspective and how
And
much
I
of a
come
dick
on
you are
2 years
now.
ago and I just like totally like trying to flex on you like the whole time. Like, wouldn't that be hilarious?
That
No, it
would be
would.
no, that would be hilarious, and I would just think like, you know what? You said it. You said it.
And you're like, let's go to the tape.
Let's go to the tape. I'll reverse it. There you go.
Yeah,
Um,
let's go to the tape. Like you've turned into a real prick, man.
yeah, well, the new Kanye 2.0. So and I've also found out about Bootsy Collins. Talk to me about him, because how do
Dude,
you?
you're good, man.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
good. How do you know about this stuff?
I got the juice. I got the juice.
You do, man. You have the juice for real. Like, that's crazy. Like, I haven't talked about that in a long time.
So I mean, talk to me about him.
It was amazing. I got to play Austin City Limits, which is like in Austin, Texas, which is like one of the most iconic venues in the country.
Mm.
And it was like South by Southwest, which is a huge festival. And they asked me if I wanted to like open up for Bootsy Collins, which was freaking
I mean,
amazing.
he's a legendary bass guitarist. Hello,
And
hello.
he was also like the nicest dude.
I
Super
tend to
nice.
I tend to find that a lot of these legends are very, like, humble and
I
approaching,
agree.
because
It's always young. It's always the newer celebrity that you meet that are the worst.
mm,
Like But people that have been doing it for a long time are usually pretty cool.
Mm. And it's
You've been around the
funny.
block.
And did you get a chance to speak to Bootsy afterwards, or
Yeah,
was it
like
just?
totally like he actually came to my dressing room and he was like, "Hey man, I really liked your set." And like he was like just so nice. Like such
Wow.
a nice guy.
Yeah. Did he chill with you, or just like have a couple of minutes and then like go about his business?
I mean, we kind of like hung out for a few minutes,
Yeah.
and then he like went. Then he, then he had to go play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's all you need, really. That's all you kind of need. Like,
Yeah,
you had that moment, and hopefully the
I've
moments
had
will
like
come again.
a lot of cool like experiences like that over my career. Like I got to open up for Bootsy, obviously. Like I've got to work with Dolly. Like I've opened up for Chuck Berry a couple times, which
Wow.
was like really freaking cool.
Wow.
Um, I mean, talk about legends.